Jessica here from Abracadabra Refurbished. Today I am going to start this piece. It has been cleaned and prepped. Here it has a matching mirror right here. I am going to use Wise Owl's Robin's Egg for the first coat, just to get a base coat, and my awesome magical Klingon S50. If you guys don't have one, I would suggest heading to my website and get yourself one. Okay, so here we go. Okay guys, I just wanted to make sure I let y'all know that these pieces were already painted in at least two different coats of color that I could tell when I got them. There, you can see from the mirror here, there's green, at least a green, and then a thick brown. I do not know what type of paint it is, but it seems to be adhering very well. It's not chipping or peeling. And I also wanted to show you how I do mirrors. I always like to be able to lift this part up, so I use a smaller table, slide it to where I can easily maneuver this part so I can get every part of it painted, okay? And this is Robin's Egg, Wise Owl's Robin's Egg, and this is just going to be the base coat. The base coat doesn't have to look perfect because I'm going to use many different layers here to achieve a boho paint layering look, okay? So it's important just to get the paint on there to get it started, because later on when I distress it and whatnot, I'm not going to care if that green or a little bit of the brown comes through, because green and brown pretty much match everything. But I do want mostly this Robin's Egg color to come through the piece. It'll be the base color that will be seen when you distress back. I had done a similar piece. It was a custom made piece that I wanted to use as a TV stand. So I already opened up all of these cans of different colored paint. So why not use them all over again with this piece? See, so I'm going to basically copycat the custom piece that I painted using those same colors, because I have them all open and ready to use. Always fun when you get paint on your face. Okay guys, I'm going to show you. I am putting the first very light coat went on nice and easy. I want to put a little bit more, thicken it up. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water to make it glide a little faster. When I first started, my paintbrush was wet for the first coat, okay? Now it's not wet anymore. I'm going to get it wet, okay? And then I'm going to spray while I want to add a little bit more paint, because it's going to glide. Watch, see that? Glide right on there. It's magical, you guys. It's awesome. This White Owl paint is wonderful. It's so highly pigmented, and it just brushes right on nice and smooth like butter. You'll love it. It's just gorgeous paint. And I just wanted to show you, if your brush is starting to drag, or you feel like the paint is not moving, and it shouldn't be that hard, make it easier, guys. Use some water. This is just a cheap continuous spray water bottle that I bought off of Amazon. I also have an turquoise iris continuous water bottle that I also sell at my shop. there's multiple different options. You can just use a regular spray bottle too if you'd like. But get that water on there and watch it just glide right on. Don't overwork it because it is clay chalk based paint. You don't want to overwork it, but you shouldn't have to because it should just glide right on. Okay. You want to glide it on there with the water. If you brush too much, you're gonna take your paint right back off. Okay, your brush is gonna put the paint on, and then when you brush back over it, it's gonna pull the paint off. You don't want to do that. You want to give it some drying time. I'm almost out of Robin's egg here, so I've used up this. This is a 16 ounce, I think. I just love this Robin's egg. I've used it a lot already, and I will definitely be using it a lot more. I love it. It's perfect color for everything. You can make it darker and lighter with black paint, white paint. You can add the waxes afterwards to give it drama, depth, shading. It's a perfect color for just about everything. So there you have it, guys. Make sure you get out your water when you're trying to paint, okay? Okay, guys. Here you can see I'm going to open the drawers up. I opened them up with these two little screwdriver tools. I find when I'm going to use multiple layers of paint, which my plan is to do with this, the paint will build up very quickly on the edges and it's easy to paint the drawers shut. So I learned my lesson and I figured I'd share it with you that in between coats it's probably a good idea to open them while they're drying, and even if it, you know, you might even want to get a shop rag or rag, whatever you want to use, and wipe off the excess around the edges. Right now I don't have a lot of excess, but I did want to let you guys know. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Be careful so you don't pinch your drawers shut. So here you can see I have them open. I'll let them dry a little bit, and I'll start with the next. Okay, guys, here we go. I have a coat and a half, about 2 coats of this Wise Owl Robin's egg over the top of this piece. And I don't know if you can tell, but George and I just took it apart after I put this paint on because I wanted to clean the edges. So he also fixed the bottoms just real fast for me and pushed the bottoms in a little bit. We might put a new bottom in this top drawer. But we cleaned all, this had a layer of, at least a layer of green and a layer of brown. And I wanted all of the mess off the sides of the edges of the drawers. See how we cleaned that off? You can see like piles of orange and brown when you open the drawer, and that was just so sloppy, so I just took it apart and sanded. I want to later maybe put some type of stamp or stencil on the outside. And if you have too much paint on the outsides of your drawers, sometimes, especially with older dressers, if it gets caked up like that, it'll make the drawers harder to open and close. So you gotta be careful with that. Later I will be putting salve, Wise Owl's salve on to help the drawers come in and out as easy as possible, the best we can. So now you can see some little, I'm sanding, I scuffed up the edges just a little bit, but that's going to be fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another coat on, full coat of Refurbished Gentleman, because this is exactly what I did with the previous dresser that was custom made. And I want to use all the same paint that I used with the other one because I already have them all open and I want to use them up. Nobody wants to waste. Get my squirt bottle going here. My Water Girl continuous spray bottle. You see how nice that goes on, guys? I got my Klingon S50 brush. Getting my layers of paint on started. more. We've got Robin's Egg, Wise Owl, Robin's Egg, and Refurbished Gentleman. And now I'm going to put on 2 more colors. I'm going to get Black Cherry and Siren Song. Let's see if you can see. Oh, look how beautiful those are. I want to dump them out. Black Cherry, Siren Song. Okay, and to do this, I want my brush to be fairly wet. It doesn't have to be sopping, but you want it damp. And you want to spray where you're gonna paint. Give it all a quick mist. I think I am going to put the color, I'm gonna put, let's just see, I'm gonna go purple first. I always debate. I'll do purple, do some purple. Purple. Isn't that okay, guys, this is my plan for today, okay? This has been drying for a day and a half, maybe 2 days. But that's going on. My grandson was here, and this is what I'm going to do today. I'm basically going to use this Siren Song and the purple, the Black Cherry again, only I'm gonna put the opposite, okay? So everywhere you see the purple, I'm gonna put the Siren Song on top, right? So I'm gonna do the opposite, okay? So I have 2 Klingons right here. They're not all the way clean because they're the same one. I rinsed them out a little bit. They're the same ones I used. Those are S50s. I have an S30 with me, but I won't need all of that right now. So I'm going to start with, actually going to start with the Siren Song because I feel like it's a little tad darker. And first, I'm going to spray, okay? I'm going to spray because that helps it all blend, and if some drips down, that's okay. I'm going to get quite a bit on there. I'll spray the whole piece, and if I need a little bit more as I go along, I can do that too. There. Now, my brush is a little wet already, because I had already used it and I don't want to wipe this on my clothes, so I'm going to grab a paper towel, which is one right here. It'll work. Okay guys, like I said, I'm going to go right over the top, hopefully without getting paint all over myself. I just got back from a dentist appointment for my son. So, see the purple? So we're going to add the purple, or the Siren Song right over the top of the purple. I am going to attempt to use this press and seal on my IOD brayer. And then I am going to apply some copper heavy metals paint on here. This is gold leaf, guys. And gold dust. Sorry about that. Okay, so just gonna take my palette knife and I'm actually just dipping it right into the paint, guys. I'm gonna make a little bit of a mess. So first, I'm gonna set this there. It's a little wet from squirting the copper, but the corners and the edges that I want to put gold on, I'm just gonna spray it, and I'm gonna add the gold. Okay, I'm going to put some IOD stamp on. I am going to use my IOD brayer. And I'm just going to use the black paint from Liza Owl. I'm going to pour it onto the same copper plate. The copper's pretty dry. Just pour a little bit of black paint onto the plate. Doesn't take a lot, just a little dabble, because I can always get more if I need it. And let's see if I can get this done without spilling it. Look at it spilling paint. Okay, so you just want to evenly get it around the brayer. You don't want to, overload the brayer. Kind of at the same time, it's forgiving. It's art, so don't worry too much. See, I missed a spot. Okay. Then take it, my stamp it. I just cut it out. Oh, well, that was nothing. This has been sanded too, by the way. When I opened it up, I already seasoned it. Then I'm going to roll the brayer on the stamp until each little piece, all the little details have a little bit of black on them. And if I can help it, I'm going to have more black paint on the stamp than on my hand. And I've decided I'm going to put this stamp, well, I don't know which one's on the sides, but this one's going to go up on the on the top drawer up here. So let's just see. It looks like, hopefully I can, this top drawer is bent. So I don't want to smudge it. Once you get it on there, you want to you have to move it around. Ah, voila! It's on there. I like it. It's not too distinct, but it's there. Last time I used it, I painted it in, but I think I'll just leave it just like that. I'll do the next one. Okay guys, I am going to put IOD stamps on the outsides of these drawers. I'm going to pour my black paint a little bit more onto this plate. Use the burner just like I did on the front. Try not to make a mess. On my brayer, I'm going to do this one first on the outside of this jar. So these are just flower stamps from IOD. They're the I'm gonna look real fast. Okay, I have the paint on there nice and even. Rose Toile. Okay, so I'm going to put this there. Yes. And I put it down and I don't move it around, don't slide it, or you're going to smear it. Put it down. Find your spot you want to put it on, and then you push it down a bit. And then I kind of like run my finger over the whole stamp to make sure. Oops, it's split. Anyways, a little piece right in the middle didn't show up, so I'm gonna put a little more ink on it and put it back on there again. I'm gonna try bamboo suede today. Furniture salve. the outside of this piece. I did cheat a little bit. A lot of times I use polyacrylic on tops of my dressers, so I used a real fast coat of clear matte on the top, but I'm going to salve it as well. I just wanted to give it just a little more protection, and I also used this on the mirror because it's curvy, but I'm gonna use some salve too. I just don't want to get the salve on the mirror. You can see how dirty it is, but a razor blade will take that paint right off of there. So the salve smells so good. I know you can't smell it through the camera, but it smells so good and it's so easy to apply. I have my waxing brushes. Here's the one I'm going to use. Use this Toile 2-inch waxing brush from Salve, of course. It is the bomb, I'm telling you, it is awesome. If you guys want one, you can head over to my website or my shop as well. I have a shop in La Crosse, Wisconsin on the north side. But my website is www.abracadabra-refurbished.com. I'm actually going to pull the drawers out because I want to put some salve on the runners as well. And I want to put some of my little screwdrivers under my seat so I can open up the drawer. So might just show you one for now and then turn the camera back off and come back. So just dab it in, guys. I haven't even used this one yet, but it's, oh yes, love it. I'm gonna brush it all over the outside of the drawer too, right over the top of my IOV stamp. Make the dresser smell so good. It's just beautiful, guys. I'm gonna wax right on the part of the runners. This one I had a little brush JRV one that I've been using for wax. No longer stencil brush. Salve will protect the stamp. Seals it right in. I want to get it on the inside too. I want a little bit of wax in the inside. Where did I put my other brush? I want the dark one, I want the light one. I'm going to use my smaller JRV. It's a stencil brush, but I've been using it as a waxing brush, and I will always use it now because it's full wax. So this is the 24, the number JRV is number 24. Get these wooden rails in here nice and slathered up. Not only will it help the drawers go in and out, they are going in and out really nice, but I like it. Just the extra protection or precaution. And then I also just love how it makes it smell. I think they said that this smell will last for about 6 months or something, but obviously the smell probably won't last forever. Okay. The inside of that one is done. Drawer back in. I will be putting hardware on here and also drawer liners. They're nice and clean. But anyways, I guess I'll do the rest of that after I turn the camera off. So here I'm just gonna start. Stuff is so easy to use. It glides on easier than butter, you guys. Like, easier than soft butter that's been sitting on your counter. The stuff is so easy to use. It's like the best. I will never go back to wax after trying this stuff. It's just awesome. If you've never tried it, you're missing out. Now this looks a little shiny. The sheen's a little shiny right now, but when it dries, it goes back matte. Although I haven't tried this one, but I'm pretty sure that this suede one is going to dry duller too. It just looks shiny when you first put it on. If you get excess on, you can wipe it off or buff it off with a clean, lint-free rag. Last time I used it, I just put it like this, and I came back and it was perfect. I didn't have to do anything other than just put it on.